Okay, so we're back again. For those observant people who were watching in the last video, they might have noticed I didn't save the sheave pin at the very end there, but I've done that, so we're ready to rock on and get onto the next part. Now I've just zoomed in on a different area of my drawing. I'm looking at doing this nut next. When we have a look at it, we've given a sectioned view. A bit of information around this. There's a hole, like it says here, a hole for a number 10 taper pin. It's going to be 95 millimeters long, and it's to be drilled and reamed on assembly. So we're not going to worry about it now. Once we have actually assembled this and it's in location with the hook and everything else that goes along with it, we'll be able to put that pin in the correct place. Right, so how are we going to draw this thing? It gives us a really good clue with this center line through here. So this is a round object, so we can draw it as a revolve. I'm going to draw a center line down through here where that one is, and I'm going to draw everything to, let's go with this right-hand side, other than that taper pin. All right, so in Inventor, off to new. Now, here we go. A standard millimeter. Having a bit of a think. No, I was just slow on the clicking. All right, here comes our drawing space. This is the first. Oh, this is the next day. I've shut down, restarted. It's having a bit of a think, and now Inventor wants to not. No, it's going on. Just speak quietly amongst yourselves. Okay, 2D sketch. I'm going to put it on this XY front plane, and like I said, first thing I want to do is I want to draw a line, put it into center line, and start from that center point 0, 0, and put that up. Oh look, we're making it big. That's only 15 mil, 80 mil. That's heaps. And escape out of there and turn off center line. Let's have a look at some sizes here. All right, diameters, heights. Brain's just ticking away here. Let's have a look here. So overall, that's 90 mil. It comes into 85 for the next bit, 72 for that middle bit there. The thread, I'm going to put that through as a threaded hole. So I'm going to draw it as a solid unit through here to start with. So if I draw my shape to go out and around like this, so looking at total height, 15, 10, 38. What is that up to? 48, 58, 63. Super. All right, plane in my head. Start a line here. I know that's further than it needs to be. That's going to come down to the bottom. That's going to come in a bit, up a bit, across a bit, up a bit, and back to my center line. All right, now let's put some sizes in. Dimension. From there to the center point there, that was going to be 63. Let's have a quick look. That one's 10, that one's 15. Okay. Yes, it is. That dimension is 10, and this dimension is 15. Robbo, it's because we're making a video and you're swearing in it. Thank you. Yes, he will be quiet from now on, won't he? Yes, very good. Righto. Center, make sure that's lined up there. That's all starting to look pretty good. Now, the diameters. I know I made that bigger than it needed to be. Only needs to be 90 millimeters. This one needs to be 95. So every time I'm doing these dimensions, I'm going back to that center line, and it's automatically recognizing it as a round object and making it. Now, what size is this one? 72 into the diameter dimension it'll make when it rotates it around into a finished shape. So, sketch is done. And we're going to revolve that shape. There we go. Just picked it up. Okay, that's done. Now on this outside corner here, it has a rounded edge. That rounded edge, let's pop that there, is going to be 10 millimeters because the drawing told me so. All right, there we go. And okay, there's my part mostly done. I need that hole in the top that has the thread. Okay, so I go to my hole command. In the 2019 version, it gives us this really cool new hole command arrangement. So I just select the surface that I want to put the hole onto. This hole is going to be a threaded hole or a tapped hole. It doesn't have any special seat. Moving on down, what size is going to be a metric M profile. The size of it was 36, an M36. So you can scroll around or you can just type it in. It's not going to type in for us today. 36, there it is, all the way through. All through the direction. It's threaded all the way along. Is it a right or a left-handed thread? Obviously the direction's not going up, it's got to go down. And we say OK. Although, what did I miss? I didn't tell it that it has to be centered. All right, so just clicking on the outside edge shows me that it's concentric with all the curves that we've got there, all the circles that we've got. So that's that part done. Or is it? Material. This is just a mild steel turn piece. I'm looking here in steel, looking for mild. Stainless steel, let's look down further, there it is. I want to paint it. I'm going to paint it yellow. So I'm going to go for the smooth yellow paint. These surfaces in here are all machined, so I need to give them a honed finish. If I hold down my control button, I can go and select these different surfaces. I can select multiples at once. So all of those internal ones and that very bottom one have all been machined. So where we went for paint for the surface finish, they've all been honed. There it is, honed. And you can see now they have that machined metal type of finish on it. That'll come in handy later on when we're doing some machine finishes and bits and pieces for us. So we're going to save that and save as. This is that habit we get into. And we'll save that one as the nut. Okay, so you'll call it number 2 nut, IPT, and save it. All right, I actually drew this last night just to get my head around it a little bit, and so that's why it's saying that. Okay, happy days, have a crack at that one, and we'll see you in the next video.